It's only been a few months, and I already know this isn't. Hi, it's Maani, a corporate girl. And it's only been a couple of months into this job. But I think I already know the truth. This whole 9 to 5, uh 9 to 9, it's not for me. And maybe not for so many of us. I know people say, but you have just started, every job is hard in the beginning or worse. Just be grateful you have one. And yes, I get corporate gives you a stability, it pays your bills, it teaches you structure, deadline systems, but no one talks about how much it exhausts your soul. No one tells you that slowly you stop feeling like a person. You become a calendar, a laptop, a task. You become someone who replies, "Hope you're doing well," with a noted thanks. You forget your voice. You shrink your weekends to fit recovery. You start romanticizing quitting, but you never actually do it. It's been a few months and I already feel it like I lived years, a tired years, grey years, years that aged me in 90 days. I remember how excited I was to start. New ID card, new clothes, new office desk, but no one warned me how quickly that novelty fades. Now I sip a coffee, not to enjoy the taste, but just to survive the day. Now I stare at the screen for 9 hours, just to stare at my ceiling for the next 3. And then, just the other day, few days back, I just spoke to a guy. He is preparing for GE. I casually asked if he ever thought about business. And you know what he said? He said, "Parents can afford to pay for my education, but not for the business." And that hit me because that's the truth. I have seen it too. Parents selling their land, assets, gold, everything they own just so their kids can study, get a degree, get into the corporate. For what? To be stuck in the same cycle that made them tired. And let me be clear, I'm not against education. I'm not saying business is the only answer. But isn't it sad that we spend lakhs on our degrees but never dare to invest even 5,000 in our ideas? Because education seems safe and our dreams are risky. I've seen aunties mortgage jewelries to pay for hostel fees. I have seen fathers take personal loan to fund degrees in cities they never even visited. And then what? Their children get degree, they join companies, and 3 months later they are already burned out. And they continue just because they know what has it took for them to be here. No one tells the parents this part. No one says, "Uncle, she's not happy." No one says, "Auntie, your son is surviving, not thriving." Because we are too scared to disappoint them. Living a life you don't want for a version of success you don't believe in. And I know what some people will say. You have a job, that's a privilege. I know, yes, it is. But mental peace is also right. You can be grateful and still tired. You can be privileged and still want more. You can say thank you and still say this wasn't it. You know what's worse? Even after all that hard earned degree, it's not guaranteed that you will get the life you actually wanted. You study, your parents can afford, they offer you. You join a job that matches your CV, and somewhere in the process, we forget what we even liked in the first place. I'm not here to preach, I'm still figuring it out for myself. I'm still stuck in this system. I now question every single day, but I know this much that it's okay to realize early. It's okay to admit. It feels like, okay, it's been just a couple of months, me entering into a job. And a early realization will at least, I know, maybe for a certain period it will break certain hopes our parents are hoping from us, but at least I know what exactly I can turn my path into, and I'll grow. The months I'll take to grow in a corporate, I'm sure I'll grow it individually with my on my own dream, for my own dream, with my own dream. Because the sooner you know, the sooner you can pivot, learn differently, dream differently, and maybe fail differently. But at least on your own terms. And if you remember someone who feels this too, just know you're not ungrateful. You're not overthinking, you are waking up. And waking up hurts, especially when everyone around you is still asleep. So, to the guy preparing for JE, to the girl crying in the office washroom, to the parents who give up everything hoping their kids will get settled, to the dreamers stuck in the cubicle, I see you and I feel you. And I hope one day we start investing as much as we do in our degrees, that we support our risk the way we support our resume, and that parents don't just say beta padho, they also say beta try. Till then, we will keep going, but maybe, just maybe, not the same way anymore. Not silently, not forever, and not blindly. I am Mani, a corporate girl for now, but not forever. Spoken the unspoken. Until the next time.